Welcome back to my channel and good afternoon from Sapa. I'm here at the Love Marketplace in the center of Sapa town. According to my reading, people not only meet and greet here, but for the locals it has a much deeper meaning, as it is the place where cultural activities happen and where the young local generation come for dating and express their affection for each other. Hence its name, Love Market. Anyway, Sapa is a beautiful town located in the Lao Cai province in northern Vietnam. It is about 5 hours from Hanoi, and the only way to come here is by train, bus, or car, as it is situated in the Hong Lin Sun mountain range, which is famous for its lush green rice terraces, cascading waterfalls, misty valleys, stunning landscapes, and of course its rich cultural diversity. You actually have been forgiven if you mistake it for parts of Switzerland, as it is one of the most beautiful places on earth. Here we are at Sapa's food street, and if you like food, you certainly are not at the wrong place. I have been told that horse meat stew is one of the best things to eat in Sapa. Well, I'm not sure about that. Anyway, here you'll have the choice of many traditional Muang hot pot dishes made with different types of meat like beef, pork, buffalo, and goat, though the main ingredient is horse meat. And if horse meat is a little extreme for you, just try the salmon hot pot instead, which is one of their many barbecue grilled options. Still not happy? Well, there is also Western food like pizza or vegetarian dishes available, and of course also the traditional Vietnamese beef soup in different variants are excellent here in Sapa. Next to the Love Market is of course the most unique and grandiose building in the whole of Sapa, the Hotel de la Coupole. A true luxury hotel that fuses design elements of elegant French colonial style with the colorful touches of native hill tribes. I have been told that it is the only 5-star international hotel in Sapa. Well, anyway, it's worth a visit. And opposite the Hotel de la Coupole is one of the many barbecue places where you can enjoy grilled beef, grilled birds, grilled chicken eggs, rice pie, tofu, and other yummy dishes well into the night time. Good morning, and here we are for our next adventure, going up to Vietnam's highest peak, Mount Fansipan. Also called the Roof of Indochina, with a height of 3,143 meters, it will definitely be a breathtaking experience at the top. It takes a full 2 days of hard trekking to reach the summit, but I take the easier way with the one of the world's longest cable cars, reaching the Roof of Indochina in just 20 minutes. For the price of approximately 850,000 plus Viet Dong, or roughly 35 to 40 US dollar. Here we have two choices for starting the adventure. The first is by heading to Hong Lin Station, located next to the M Gallery at the Hotel de la Coupole, and purchasing your tickets for the Muang Hoa mountain train. It's a 5-minute ride with a spectacular view over the valley in a funicular railway car. Or you can skip the train, catch a taxi or a scooter and go directly to the Sun World Fansipan cable car main station, located at the foot of the mountain and buy the ticket there. Once you leave the station, you'll immediately start to float high above the rice terraces and the rocky cliffs of the Muang Hoa Valley below. Huge windows let you take in the sights all around, as you ascend gradually to this towering tip above the clouds. The Sunworld Fansipan Legend Cable Car System opened in 2016 after almost 3 years of construction. It has been recognized with 2 world records. 1. As the most extended 3-line cable car system in the world with over 6,290 meters in length. And secondly, the highest altitude difference of 1,410 meters from the base station to the hill station. Arriving at the hill station, you have the choice of either taking a series of over 600 stairs or a funicular rail car and reaching the top in a much easier way with plenty of stamina to enjoy the unbelievable sight of cloud-covered peaks stretching all the way to the horizon. Or should you be unlucky, you can find yourself in the middle of a fog-covered Fansipan mountain peak swept with violent winds and hardly anything to see. Well, it happened to me, kind of. But after waiting patiently for more than 2 hours, finally the saying that the cloud formations at the top of Mount Fansipan changes every few seconds comes true. And here we go, to everyone's surprise, the sky finally opened, revealing the clouds dancing within the incredible wind speed and disclose not only the blue sky and incredible mountain range, but also parts of the Kim Sun Bao Thang Pagoda and its huge Buddha statue, a play of shapes and scenes making me feel as Earth meets the sky at the roof of Indochina. Now after around 3 or more hours on the top, half frozen and hungry, I continued the 600-plus stairs down through the thick fog, traversing at incredible high wind speed around my ears to the cable car station, exploring the stunning Fansipan legend, which features the bamboo garden, Bao Tien 2, Bich Van Tien, and so much more things to see. I really get the feeling like I'm in a surreal mountain wonderland surrounded by mist and temple music, simply said, like in a dream. Now on my way down, of course the fierce wind hasn't stopped yet and the gondola is swinging from one side to the other. The question arises, was it worthwhile? And I must say, yes, it was very worthwhile, as the journey is an experience in itself with views that are incredibly spectacular. Although here I need to convey a word of caution, as with all mountains, the weather can be unpredictable and change very quickly. Blue skies can cloud over in minutes and foggy conditions can clear just as quickly. It can also be very windy with sudden wind gusts on top and during the cable car ride. As such, it's difficult to determine the best time of day to reach the peak, but generally speaking, midday to early afternoon may be the best time, after the morning mist has lifted. But then for me, the blue sky opening at the peak lasted only a few minutes, and after waiting for more than 3 hours I finally got the few minutes of video shots I can show here. Also, the cable car ride was a whole new experience for me, thinking that as a Swiss I should be used to these rides with ease, but here it was at a completely new level. The strong winds really made me worry and asked myself, is it really safe to take the ride down in the cable car? Luckily I wasn't alone in the gondola and the staff assured me that there was no safety concern at all. Fingers crossed we made it safely down. Even with a 5-minute power cut high 400 meters over the valley floor and around 700 meters before the station. Truly, it is not a trip for the faint-hearted. Thanks for watching and see you in my next part exploring the surroundings of Sapa and the Muang Hoa Valley.